Hi! Hello, hello! Everybody's in! Hi! Hi SK, hi Libby! Hi Stephanie! How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, my day's been, my day's been, my day's been, but I had some great croissants. So it's like that makes up for most of it, right? How's your day been? Yeah, I had a croissant with eggs, and it was like avocado toast, but it had eggs in it. It was great. It was a croissant. Welcome, Birdcatcher. Hi. Thank you, Libby. Soissons. Yeah. Soissons. Hello, Phantom. Welcome. How's everyone's day? I hope everyone's having a good day. So tired. I got my rainbow carrots and radishes planted, but I'm so tired. Mood. Huge mood. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. We had our water turned off at our house. Not for any like non-payment issues, just they're cleaning some stuff, and it was a bit of a surprise. So I'm like, guess I'm drinking Chucky milk. 2 more varieties of carrots to plant. That's so awesome. Rainbow carrots are so cool. I like rainbow chard. Rainbow chard's one of my favorites. Oh, cool. Bot's still working. Love to see it. Love to see it. So we'll get to the questions in just a minute. I am still working on the new schedule, so until I post something, just assume the schedule's going to be normal. But it will eventually move to, I think, Mondays. Mondays for sure. Not sure what the other day will be. But this time slot will be moved to Monday. I will let everyone know as soon as I know. Thank you, Phantom. So let's see. Let's get into some questions. So we have Phantoms right up at the top. Oh, that's still Reanimators. It's because I haven't done next yet. That's the thing. I gotta hit next. What time is it there? Yes, it is 8 p.m. here. We're 4 hours ahead. It's soon to change. It's soon to change for my American friends, because y'all will have daylight savings time and we do not. So that's something else to watch out for. So Phantom's question, what can I expect in the near future? Let's see, what can Phantom expect in the near future? The moon. 10 of... Okay, is this for me? This one might be for me, guys. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, that one was for me. Rough when that's when the card... Sorry, I'm going to share this with y'all because, like, I don't want to seem like I'm making things up. Moon, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups reversed. I think the cards are trying to tell me something. Yeah. Dreadful's one way to put it, yeah. Crazy. I just learned there are islands close to each other in the Pacific that are 26 hours apart. Crazy. Like, they're, like, international dateline kind of stuff. That's wild. Okay, let's do Phantom's actual draw. What's Phantom have to look forward to? Or no, not look forward to. The question was, what can I expect in the near future? That's wild. What can Phantom expect in the near future? We've got 5 of Swords reversed, 7 of Cups. And one more, please. Hopefully to look forward to. Yeah, for sure. High Priestess reversed. Miss May seems to be going a little bit too often. Let me fix her up to be like 7 minutes. Because 10 wasn't enough last time. 10 wasn't enough, but let's do 7 for now. Because 5 seems to be too much. Okay, so Phantom. We've got 5 of Swords reversed, 7 of Cups, High Priestess reversed. So it looks like in the near future, Phantom, you're going to be faced with some choices. And I think, and I will say this again, Tarot, excuse me, Tarot reads the future, but only if you don't do anything to change it. It reads the path you're currently on. Now that you have advice and a warning, you can change it. So the cards say you're going to have some choice, some big choice coming up, and you're going to regret it, is what I'm seeing here. You're going to regret it because you didn't follow your intuition. You didn't follow something spiritual about the decision was ignored. Maybe you saw a sign and you ignored it. Maybe you just had a gut feeling and you ignored it. There's some kind of big decision coming up. And if you don't change anything, if you don't heed the warning, you will regret that decision. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of liked that spread. It was very, like, straightforward and actually helpful. Sometimes I read for people and I'm like, I hope you got something out of that. Sometimes it's just the cards roasting them. I like it when I'm able to actually give advice. Gotta make some wise choices then. It's hard, it's easier said than done. Welcome in, Janelle. Welcome in. Logically and spiritually, yeah. Easier said than done. So let's see, got... You're so welcome, Phantom. Thank you for being here. And as first question of the night, I will do my little shill. I will say, if you enjoy your reading, if you enjoy your time spent here, if you think it's fun and you think that I'm giving you good advice, please consider tipping even just $1. It's a huge help. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Next up is Libby. Should I occupy my time? How should I occupy my time for the next day and a half? I'm going to pull down. Now it's Litha over there, I think. No, Litha's Midsummer. We want Beltane? Technically Ostara, but no? No, God, oh my God, it's over here. It's Mabon over there. It is Samhain over there. Having a time. Having a time. That's okay. That's okay. Samhain. Okay, so we're going to pull from the Samhain deck for the Libby. Since it is seasonal, we're going to see how this season... Hi, Peculiar! Welcome in! It's so good to see you. We're going to get some seasonal advice for Libby. Yeah, she's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. I have this whole set except for, drumroll please, Ostara, the bunny one. So, I gotta find that one. Oh, All Hallows Eve. Bat. And one more for Libby, please. Yeah, I'm missing Ostara. I'm missing the bunny one. It wasn't released by the time that we moved. One more for Libby, please. They're taking their sweet time. I don't know if it's released yet. I think it is, but it's nice not keeping up with, like, wanting things and online ordering and stuff. The Veil. Days after we left the US. Oh, fantastic. And Grief. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm doing okay. How's everybody else? Okay. Okay, Libby. All Hallows Eve says Samhain, Halloween, Shadowfest, All Hallows Eve, Feast of Apples. It all means different things to different cultures, but they all have the same intention, a day to honor those who have passed on, as well as celebrating the passing of summer and the coming of winter. The veil between our world and the next is at its thinnest on this night. If you have pulled All Hallows Eve, you're being called to summon your inner magic. The spiritual realm is smiling on you and is waiting to be made of use. Use this energy to create a Samhain altar that stays throughout the year, or a working one with one of the correspondences of Samhain. You might try working with more profound, darker energies, such as crone energy or a dark goddess. Calling upon a deity regularly will help you develop the ability to summon power at will. So, it looks like that one is telling you to do this, spend this time somehow very magically. Let's see what the other ones have to say. Bat is number 6. You are being guided to tap into the hidden realms of your subconscious when Bat comes flying into your reading. It's time to peek into dark caves and spaces. It's time for you to dig into your spirituality, facing the good, the bad, and the ugly. Stop trying and start allowing. Allow your intuition to guide you. Okay. Genuinely doing spiritual work isn't always glamorous. Okay. So dark, personal, maybe ugly magic, where it's not about how cool it looks, but rather about what needs to be done. And the veil The Veil card has come into your reading because new truths will soon be revealed in your situation. Things are being uncovered that were waiting for the conditions to be just right. Keep your mind open to receiving messages in unusual ways. Okay, I think that this is hinting towards work with your spiritual team. I would say at nighttime or in a dark space. Last one is grief. Pulling grief can mean you have a lack of satisfaction about where you are in life, what you have, or perhaps more appropriately, what you don't have. You're putting too much of your focus on what is missing and have cut off the rest of the world. There are still people and opportunities for you if you lift your head and take a look around. Life still goes on when you've suffered a loss. Okay. So yeah, I would say that this is telling you, Libby, to work with your spiritual team. Perhaps this is someone who's quite literally passed on, or perhaps this is some kind of scary, quote-unquote scary spirit who wants to be part of your team and wants you to listen to them, and they will soon be revealed. But I would say at night, outside, or in a dark room, to work on some kind of meditation, reaching out to whatever it is that is trying to reach out to you here. Put up some kind of protection, of course, but something is reaching out to you and wants to be seen. So hopefully you didn't have to step away for that, because I don't think I've seen you in chat. Check chat real quick. What you should eat. We got questions and lines. I should eat souls. Yum, 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 yum. I was thinking about going to a haunted graveyard. Yeah, it might be just the place you need to be. Yeah, it's deeper than I expect. Yeah, I think it's because I pulled out Samhain instead of just going for the tarot. She tends to do that. But I thought it would be nice to do something very seasonal. If you have a little bit of time, some seasonal activities that are always good. So it is Janelle's turn. Will my next love connection have kids or want kids? Okay. I'm going to stick with the cats for this one. It's not necessarily like a love question, so I'm not going to pull out Marigold. It doesn't feel right. Janelle's next love connection. Have kids or want kids? What do you think? SK, yeah, welcome in. I think that you were in right at the top, so thank you for coming back. Go ahead and write your question out with a "my question is" at the front of your message, and you will be added to the queue. And the bot should tell you that you've been added to the queue. There was a scary woman in my dream last night. Ooh. If you want to share more with the class, I'm here to listen. Okay, we've got King of Swords, Knave of Cups, and the Hierophant. I think this is a yes. Yeah, Janelle, I think that a yes to both questions. I think that your next person will come with a child and will also want more children. This feels pretty straightforward. Your person feels like the King of Swords, Knave of Cups. That's going to be a small child, and by small I mean like anything, any age under 15. And then Hierophant Teacher. It seems like it's a yes to both questions for Janelle. What kind of Scooby snacks did you eat before you went to bed? So, let's see here. Try one more time, SK, with my question is, and then the bot should grab you. Welcome in, story time. I am taking questions. In order for the bot to grab you, go ahead and write your question in chat with my question is at the beginning. My question is. Yeah, I'm really happy that the bot's up and running. I'm really, really happy about it. I don't know, she was trying to get into my house and I was screaming at her to go away and she wouldn't. Locking windows and doors so she wouldn't get in. Ooh, okay, hold on. We're gonna pull one more card for Libby, because I'm quite interested if this is the same force that just came through in the reading as you felt in the dream. Because if it is, then maybe I don't want you hanging out with her. If it's not, then that's fine. Third harvest. 38. Samhain served as a practical holiday that told our ancestors to prepare for the coming of winter. It's a time to gather up the remainder of crops to prepare and store them, to have enough food to last the harsh conditions. Gathering your food is hard work. There's a feeling of abundance and pride in getting prepared. Imagine looking at your food stores and seeing a physical representation of your work. We are lucky we no longer have to face these conditions. If you are holding the third harvest, you are being guided to gather up your accomplishments, celebrate your wins. Take a look at everything you've done and achieved. This feels like it's congratulating you for not letting the woman into your house in your dream. Not gonna lie. That feels like a congratulations that you kept her out. I don't think that what just came through in your reading proper is the same spirit, but I would put up some kind of protections to keep said old woman out of your house if big huge if you're going to be talking to a spiritual team like I told you to. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, make some homemade candy corn. I don't know. Do something much more light and fun. So I don't want to be inviting stuff into there. So it is Peculiar's turn. What's some advice I need to know for the upcoming winter? Okay, what's some advice? Maybe that's why the cards are telling me to do... Yeah, definitely. But I think that there's another spirit that wants to talk to you that is much good, that is good to talk to, not like the old lady. So what does peculiar mean to know to prepare for the upcoming winter? That's good. We need the kind spirits. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we got death reversed. Saw the 5 of coins flash, but it didn't show itself, or it didn't pop out. One of coins reversed. Flash of 2 of cups reversed, but it didn't come out. No, you did not miss your turn. Don't worry. Don't worry. We are still on peculiar. I need one more card, please. Here we go. Empress reversed. Okay, so that means upright. Death. 1 of coins. Empress. So, peculiar. I have a feeling dodging something. It could be dodging something. It felt to me more like, or at least the flash of the 5 of coins in particular, it felt like rumination. So I think that the flash of the 2 of cups reversed was also rumination. This feels like letting go of... I have a personal connection to you, peculiar, so I know that you have multiple jobs. This feels like letting go of one of your income streams for the sake of your mental health. And I don't mean like, oh no, you're pushed to the brink and it makes you get rid of one, right? I mean like, you get rid of one and then you feel better. It's not, oh, I'm about to get put in the hospital, so I'm letting one go. It's, I'm willingly deciding to let one go, and now I feel good because of it. Not the rumination. Yeah. So you could paint it as dodging the rumination. Because I see it as like, it's not actually happening, but it's showing up, right? It's showing up, but it's not actually popping out. And that seems like rumination to me. So the cards say to let something go and you will feel better. And I think that this something with the Ace of Pentacles is going to be an income stream of some sort. Some kind of hustle. And I know you have 8 threads to be tugging on, so letting one of them hang still for a while. It feels very choice. It feels very deliberate. And then the reward afterwards is quick and easy to spot. Immediate, I would say. Immediate. Yeah, I know. We all have some rumination issues in this house. I'm trying to get just one job that covers all my finances instead of 4. Maybe that'll work out. That is absolutely what the cards just told me to tell you to do. I figured you were just going to drop 1, so dropping 3, why not? Go for it. I know that's hard, but I think it would be good. And the cards seem to think so too. We'll pull up the next person. From what I know, it sounds like an affront to peculiar sensibilities. Probably still have a couple. Yeah, it's I wouldn't say an affront, but it is certainly not normal. Who's next? Birdcatcher is next, and we can also ask who's in line. And let's see who is in queue. I can also pull it up on my end. Do I have to have a question mark? Who's in line? Question mark. Let's see if that works. But it looks like, SK, you are the only other one in line after Birdcatcher. That's still not doing anything. What did I program it to be? I thought it was who's in line. Who is in line? Who writes like that? Apparently me when I'm coding. Who's in line? There. That should work. I think I'm in line. It hasn't registered you as in line. Let's... Ah, yeah, the bot didn't scrape you. So let's see. Ask a question. I think it was because of the colon. So let me add that to the bot. Thank you guys for being patient as I make sure that she keeps working. Of course you can ask a question. Welcome in. Go ahead and write out my question is, and then your question, and the bot will put you in line. So the ticket lets you ask a question. So we see, we'll scroll back up. Actually, nope, I can pop over here. Birdcatcher asked, my question is, Libby and I would like to go to a haunted graveyard, but I fear that the terrors held within might waver my constitution. Will my bowels hold out? Let's see what we've got for you, Birdcatcher. Oh good, both of you got into the queue. Welcome, they move. Ah, you got what it takes. You got what it takes. You're not a big scaredy cat. No. This could be the start of something fun. It'll be a party. Be a big guy. I don't know what the world is about. Probably whatever it is that the spirits want Libby to do. No, those all fell out at once, and that was very funny. No, you have what it takes. Don't be a scaredy cat. It'll be fun. Make it a picnic. You're a big dude. Libby has something. Libby has something to do there. Something important to do there. Perhaps you do as too, but I do believe it is Libby. That is what the cards are talking about with the world there. Thank you for the very funny question. It was very, very nice to be able to get a laugh. Scooby snacks for Birdcatcher. Yeah! Pack some Scooby snacks for your trip to this big spooky cemetery. Okay, SK, thank you so much for being patient with me. They really are trying to tell you something. Yes. SK's question. Will I be getting a job at McKinsey? My name is Shrey. Okay, Shrey. Let's see what we got. Will you be getting a job? You'll be getting a job at McKinsey? Hello? Cards went quiet. Let's do a big shuffle. Shrey going to get a job at McKinsey. Knight of Cups, Hermit reversed. One more card, please, but this is looking pretty good for Shrey. This is looking pretty promising. I will... Thank you, Birdcatcher. I will do my little shill again. I will say if you're having fun tonight, if you think that I am giving good advice or you're having a good time, please consider donating. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Even $1 helps a bunch. Ace of Swords reversed. Might be getting a referral in the company. Yeah. I don't think that the referral is going to go through. I think that's what the Ace of Swords is about. But I think that I'm assuming you're going to send in your resume like on top of the referral. And if you haven't, go ahead and do that because it sounds like it's going to be very well received. And I think that you will at the very least get a interview. You have the Hermit reversed there. I think that Knight of Cups is a good card. Good card for that. I think at the very least you'll get her interview, and I think that like due to like a technical glitch or something, they'll be like, "What? You were referred? That's not in your file." Right? So they'll just like you just for you, right? And then you get to surprise them with the referral. Yes, hello everyone. Yes, of course you can ask. Go ahead and write in the chat your question and have it start with "my question is." And bot will put you into line. And the Miss May will let you know you're in line. So thank you very much to SK for asking. But I think that that is a really good draw for you. My brother's girlfriend is in McKinsey. She said she'll put my referral. I know. I believe that she will. She will put in a referral. Ah, thank you, Peculiar. Thank you so much for the donation. But I think that they will like you there, regardless of the referral. So next up, we have story time. While waiting for this person to get in touch with me, yield happy results. Let's see what we got. I'm waiting for this person to get in touch with me. Yield happy results. Aw, Rose, cute. Like I saw a flash of the Four of Swords reversed, but it didn't come out. So that felt like I heard a voice in my head, but now I can't remember quite what it said exactly. But it was like slow down, wait. Oh, put a put a, almost like put a sock in it, but like not rude, right? They weren't rude, I promise. So it was, oh, see, now I'm gonna have to go over here, hold on. What was the question? Will waiting for the person to get in touch with me yield happy results? Yes, it was telling you to wait. We've got 2 of cups. We have 5 of coins reversed already. This is looking positive. 4 of swords flashing with, that was definitely a sign to wait, to rest. And 1 more please for story. 1 more please for story. I'm gonna need a different transition. This is less flashy for that one. I'm working on so much for the Halloween stream, guys. Like, so much. I really hope that everybody likes it. 10 of Wands. And High Priestess reversed. Yes. You need to wait. You need to let go of things. Let go of responsibilities. Let go of ties. Let go of searching, picking up more work, and that will help you get out of a rough spot, financially and like within communication. There's also can I get not confirmation. Can I get clarification on High Priestess reverse, please? Can I get 1 more card for clarification on that one? Because I don't think this necessarily has anything to do with anything spiritual. So I'm thinking that the cards might just be telling you to take kind of a back seat. Yeah, you've been working too hard. Yeah, they want you to take a break. Not just wait something out, but like take an actual break from the whole process. And that will ease up both something financial and something interpersonal with communication. Oh, wow. Yeah, lots of people in chat. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So we've got lots of people in queue. Sabine, let me check if you're in queue real quick. Let's see if this works. Who's in line? Who's in line? On my end, yes, Sabine, you are in line on my end. And Anon, you are also in line. Don't worry about it. You are also in line. Let go of weight. Exactly, story time. That's exactly it. So let's see. Next up, we've got, yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Next up, we have Abhi Krishna. What does Kalaivanan, sorry if my pronunciation is going to be bad, feels for me? We are in no contact. Did he move on or will we reunite? So I will pull my rules. I can't do questions about other people in the free stream. This is to protect my health. It takes a lot out of me to do questions about other people, and that's why I ask that you book them. So can we turn this to, will I have luck in love? What do I need to do to attract good luck in love? What will the remainder of 2025 bring for me? Yes, please. Okay, good. So let's do, will I have good luck in love? And I'll even make it for the rest of 2025, just so you know if anything's coming fast or not. What's going to happen in my love life? Perfect. Oh, hello? Okay. Well, that's not great, but let's see. One more, please. Oh, I did pull all three. Knight of Swords reversed. Can I get confirmation on this? Okay. Ooh, no, that's too many. Hold on. Okay. So, not great. Will someone from my past come in or a new person? So it looks like someone's leaving. It looks like someone's leaving, which means there's room for new people to come in. I want to think, yeah, this is definitely somebody new comes in. So I think, okay, let me just roll back up. Three of Swords. We have Heartbreak. Ace of Pentacles. I think this is a new person coming into your life after some kind of breakup. And it sounds to me, if you're no contact with someone, that's the breakup in question. It gets completely confirmed, goes through, yeah, no contact. It sounds like it's going to end for real 100%, and you're going to feel sad about it, because of course you will. Someone new will come in. This is a person who is very knowledgeable, very book smart, and kind of like a nerd. I'd say somebody who isn't very social, but is very smart, listens a lot, doesn't act too quickly, acts only when he has all of the information he needs. So this person sounds good. I think that you'll know them when they show up. You don't know them yet, but you'll know who I'm talking about when they show up in your life. And this is the start of something that could be really good with the Ace of Pentacles there. I think that the cards are pretty happy about this, especially since they're a Knight reversed, right? The music isn't giving a good feel. I like to watch a stream without music. Oh, let me turn it down at least. Oh, it's a little loud. That's the current run. He's like that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Can we get one more card then? Can we get one more card to talk about the new person? Three of Pentacles. Okay. I think you're going to meet them through like school or work. You're going to meet them through something that you have to do together, like a project or a job. You thought the music was a nice touch? I like the music too, but I think it was a little bit. Current one is from work. Okay, that makes me really think that something's starting over then. Ace of Pentacles, something's starting over. And usually I'm like, please do not get with your ex. I hate telling people to get with their exes. But the cards are telling me, I think you guys are going to start something over then. If you're telling me that these are both your current person, something is going to start over here with the Ace of Pentacles. He's not my ex yet. Okay, well, no contact's kind of harsh. So, not harsh, I mean like, it's on and off energy. Okay, well, I think it's going to get back on. And I think this time, God, I hope it's different. I hope it's different. On and offs are just so much work. I don't want to put you through that. It sounds awful. Me personally, I would be like, dump him, move on. Like, get out of there. But the cards are like, something could start over. I'm like, okay. I'm not going to fight with the cards, but I'm going to fight with the cards. I'm going to tell them I don't agree with them. But they say that something is going to start over. So it is Sabine's turn. I'm a Virgo. Can you do a reading on me? And Yahia Sagittarius, he's so distant. So let's see. I can do... how am I going to do this? So I am going to pull that I can't do a third-party question. It has to be about you. I'm assuming they move that's a name, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Who is in line? Is this working yet? Is the bot going to tell us who is in line? So far it looks like we have Sabine, and then they move, and then Adnan. Ah, there we go. So, Sabine, I'm going to ask that we change your question to... Let's see. Thank you, Stephanie. Let's see what we can do here. How would I reword this? I think I might ask you to just write out another question that's specifically about you. I'm trying to think of how we can reword this so it is just about you, and I'm not coming up with anything. Usually I'm better at that than this. Maybe, what is my, again, I'm going to say, what is my luck in love for the rest of the year? What do I need to do to attract good love? What is, I don't know, what is my next person? What is my future spouse? What is my future spouse like? Questions like that. But for currently, I have a rule. I can't do questions about other people because it just negatively affects my health. So I ask that you book them instead of doing them for free on stream. But I'm not seeing you come up. So Sabine, are you still in chat? I raise my voice, like that'll make it so they can hear me better. Are you still there? Can we do... What will my luck in love be in the rest of 2025? Sabine, if you're still there, I want to skip over you. But we got a few more people in line, so I don't want to take too long if you're not there. Okay, Sabine, I'm going to move you down. I'm going to keep you in line, but I'm going to move you down. Oh. Oh, maybe I can't since you're already number 0. Yee. Okay, Sabine, we're going to have to skip you. But if you come back, I will remember that we didn't actually do your question. I will remember, and we will make sure to get your question in. It just has to be about you. It can't be about somebody else. So let's see who's up next. It's the Move's turn. Your question was, can I know who my spirit guides are? Oh my gosh, I love this question so much. Oh, they move. Ooh, this is such a good question. So I have made this a little bit of a spoiler warning for the Halloween subathon, but I have made this the recommended question for the Halloween subathon because I love this question so much. Can I know who my spirit guides are? Can they know who their spirit guides are, please? Ooh, we've got 6 of Cups. And that's giving huge, like, grandma or, like, maternal ancestor vibes. This is somebody who perhaps you knew in life as a very small child, but no requirement in that plot. It just is a maternal ancestor of some sort. And then we have the world reversed. And one more, please, for they move. One more for they move, please. And thank you everyone for being here, for supporting me. Even just being here in chat and hanging out is a huge boost to the channel. So while you wait for me to shuffle, know that you are absolutely supporting me right now, and you are doing me a world of good, and I really appreciate it. One more for they move, please. I'm still a really small channel, all things considered, so all the help is so wonderful. The community, I'm absolutely astounded that there's already a community here. 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands reversed. Welcome in, Beanish. Welcome back. Okay. So we have, I think, I was going to say 2 different spirits here, but I don't think so. They move. I think this is one person, and it is... Yeah, sorry, I mean, welcome back, like, because you come every stream, and it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you come every stream. So they move. We've got some sort of family ancestor here. Looks like the bot glitched a bit. Oh, you did! Oh, okay. Sorry, thank you for saying that. I'm going to manually give Beanish a ticket real quick. I think it was because, Beanish, your very first chat was a question, so the chat didn't think to give you a ticket. So 1 second. Users. Beanish. Ticket. Okay, try one more time and it'll put you in. You've got a ticket in there. Yeah, thank you, Illumination, so much. There we go. That should work. There we go. Fantastic. So they move. This is a ancestor. I say maternal, but it doesn't have to be a woman. They regret something that happened. Something that they did, and they don't want you to repeat the same mistake that they made. It's something that perhaps, I don't want to say ruined a family, but like something that really negatively affected a family's happiness, like specifically their emotional well-being, not necessarily their physical well-being. And they don't want you to make the same mistake that they made, so they are watching over you and keeping an eye on you and making sure that you have either like you don't make the same mistake, or you learn not to do that before making the mistake, you know? It's a very soft and gentle spirit, but there's a lot of remorse here. There's a lot of... They regret whatever happened, for sure. They really regret it. And they're keeping an eye on you. Welcome in, Asuka. Welcome in. It's so nice to have you back. So that was kind of dark, they move. From the maternal side. Definitely could be it, yeah. I meant it more as in, like, it felt womanly, but it doesn't have to be a woman. Maternal side would make a lot of sense as well. So let's see, who's next? Who's next? While we're waiting for the bot, I will do my shill. If you are having fun here, if you think that my advice is helpful or my readings are nice, please consider dropping a tip into the Ko-fi. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment. And even $1 is a huge help. It's a none! What is the general universe guidance for me? Great question. Great question. Welcome in, Ariba. Welcome in, Sen. Waxing the candle looks like a crescent moon. It does. Oh, that looks so pretty. It matches the... It matches. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for pointing that out. Do we have a troll? Do we? I don't think so. I'm not noticing anything. But I'm also... not completely keeping an eye on the chat. So we have Tower reversed. Alright, I'm gonna have to drop over here because I have forgotten what the question was. Question is, what is the general universe guidance for me? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. How are you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I don't think that a lot of people who are here now, I got to ask how they're doing yet. Can we get two more? Two more for Adnan, please? What's the universe's guidance? What's the universe's guidance, please? Oh. Queen of Wands reversed. Such a cute cyber. Thank you! I'm having so much fun getting everything set up. Doing well. Good. Thank you. I'm glad. 5 of Wands reversed. General Universe's guidance. This feels like you're gonna get into a fight and lose. And I will say this again because I say this a lot. Tarot reads the future, but it reads the future if you don't change anything. So this is only reading for the future that you are on right now. Now that you have a warning and a message from the card, you can change that future. So this is not set in stone. But the cards here are telling me about a fight that you're going to lose. A fight that you're going to lose to a very, like, motherly woman. Someone perhaps who's motherly in your own life, or maybe she's protecting her kids and like, or maybe she's like a Karen. I don't know. But this is unlike, this isn't just a, oh, you got in a fight in the checkout line. This is like you're actually going to lose something from this. Like, there's going to be negative consequences. So I would recommend that, I don't know, you don't pick fights and you don't ask for faces from a VTuber. Like, what am I going to lose? Something not small, right? With the tower, that's a big change. Like, that's a life-changing change, right? So it could be reputation, it could be job, it could be relationship, definitely could be a relationship. But something large, something in general, right? Yeah, in general, something big. Let's pop back. Oh gosh, I was on that page the whole time. Ow, you didn't see the cards, and I shuffled them. I shuffled the card. Gosh darn it. Okay, it was that one. It was, they're right there, all there together. This one and this one. So that was big, bad change, because you're going to get in a fight and lose to a motherly type person. So that was Adnan. No worries. Good. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your question. It's always really nice to have people. You're welcome. You're so welcome. It is Stephanie's turn. Am I on the correct path spiritually? Okay. This calls for the big deck. So we are pulling out the Mirror Oracle for this one. The Mirror Oracle, at least this specific set of cards, for me, focuses on spiritual stuff and spiritual stuff only. It doesn't give a single shit about not spiritual stuff. So we're going to ask about Stephanie's path, and if Stephanie is on the right path. So what do we got here? We have Scorpio reversed, Aries reversed. Hello, are you talking to me? Or are you talking to Stephanie? Armor. I also don't know if this deck does reversed or not, but let's see. I don't think it does. Scorpio. Let's see. Most closely associated with the Death card in Tarot. Scorpio and Death are both formidable and intimidating. This card is truly most concerned with the art of transformation. Scorpio creates, destroys, and reinvents. Take inventory of what is present in your life, what must be retained, and what must be culled. Acknowledge that we must change. So something needs changed, or some kind of stock needs taken. Aries is most closely associated with the Magician card. Is ruled by the planet Mars, which so is Scorpio, right? Oh, hold on. Isn't it? Yeah, Mars and Pluto. Okay. So we got Mars heavy. Planet Mars and governs the head. While it burns bright, its energy can be temperamental if not honed and directed carefully. It can be prone to fizzling out before seeing things through to their completion, much like a candle. Aries symbolizes novelty, creativity, fast-moving projects, drive, and valor. It can also imply short-sightedness, overextending oneself, rash behavior, or fleeting interest. Interesting. So far, I'm kind of getting the vibe, Stephanie, that this is something to do with the book I recommended you a while back, because it's about taking inventory of what's present and then like fast moving projects, drive, valor, fleeting interest. I don't know, something. Temperamental if not owned and directed carefully. Opposed to fizzling out much like a candle. I don't know. It's all going to come together. It's all going to come together with armor. What's armor about? Protection and boundaries are deeply necessary when leading a grounding light. However, some barriers can operate to our detriment, causing us to push ourselves away from others or isolate ourselves. What things do we seek protection from? What facets of ourselves do we hide away? What is the nature of our boundaries? At what times do we need to pull back, seek solace, and reorient ourselves without the input of others? This card explores the nature of peace, protection, and isolation. It can suggest a need to reinforce one's space and peace, a struggle for independence and privacy, or imply an individual is withdrawing from others and the world. Yeah, okay. This is feeling like this is about your space and about the book that I recommended you, that I haven't read, so I don't know. But I think this is about creating a sacred space. Okay? This is about having a place that is yours, that is sacred, that is a retreat, is peaceful, and about the energy it takes to get there and the energy it gives back to you. So, for your original question, it was, are you on the right path? I think yes, but this is their suggestion. There isn't any kind of drastic course changing that they need you to be doing. They just really want you to focus on this particular aspect and think of it in a spiritual way. They want you to think of your physical space as a sacred space for you. Kind of, my body is a temple, except my physical space is a temple to me. To you, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure you understood. So that's for Stephanie. Checking chat real quick. Oh, there's so many people in chat. Hi, welcome in everybody. We got a big line, we got a big queue. Thank you so much. Let's see what we got here. So that was Stephanie. Who's up next? Is everybody having a time getting into queue? Is Miss May telling you you're in queue, or are you having problems? I don't see any problems yet. Making plans on creating space. Have a plan for getting more space. Ooh, okay. You're welcome. Okay, it's Illumination's turn. What should I be focusing on starting tomorrow to the rest of this month? Okay. Tomorrow to the rest of the month. That's only 2 weeks. That's only 2 weeks. So let's see what we got here. A happy home. A decision. And Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This feels like the cards are very, very specifically saying to work on making your home feel, just like I was talking with Stephanie, making it feel safe, making it feel comfortable, making it feel good for your family. And if the family's just you, that's fine. But making it feel comfortable, almost luxurious, but mostly safe. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is coming into power, perhaps starting a business. I know that's on your mind. And then Five of Swords reversed. This is, I would say, avoiding conflict. But let's get, can I get another card to, not that many. Can I get a card, talk to me about Five of Swords reversed. Four of Cups. Don't avoid a conversation that needs to happen. Don't avoid a choice that needs made. No, that seems wrong. Hold on. Maybe it is avoiding. Can I get one more? Because this feels like these two cards are so soft and like non-confrontational and like really drilling down into being quiet. King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Yeah, no, have a conversation. Have the conversation that needs to be had and don't put it off. That is, in fact, a cat that you hear, yes. You might be wondering, is that a cat I hear? It is, in fact, a cat that you hear. So, okay, even the fur baby in the back, yeah. So, illumination. Perhaps a business, but like, this feels more like the planning stages. Like, get a notebook, buy a notebook, dig up a notebook, and work on just planning, writing everything you can think of down, getting all of your thoughts out about whatever businesses that you want to start, whatever projects you have, whatever side hustles you want to make, whatever craft you want to sell. Write everything down, get it organized. This isn't like go out and buy stuff. This isn't start things right now. This is organize your thoughts incredibly clearly, incredibly precisely, so that you are prepared going forward. Keep your house calm, safe, peaceful, comfortable. Okay? And don't avoid a difficult conversation while keeping this in mind, okay? While keeping this in mind. If you come into the conversation relaxed and peaceful and you just want to talk, no matter how big and scary that conversation is, that's going to go a long way. Of course, it's never going to be 100%. I'm not going to tell you, oh, everything will be fine, right? Obviously, it still has a lot to do with how the other person reacts. But your energy going into something makes a huge difference spiritually, energetically. So, here I am. Sorry. I had to cough. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Woo! That was a big cough. Thank you, Janelle. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. You thought it was yours? You thought, you thought it was your cat they moved. That's funny. Hi, Rowan. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means the world to me to have new people in here. If you have a question, go ahead and put it in chat. And just start your message with "my question is." And then the bot should tell you that you have been put into line. You always seem to cough when it's my question. I don't think it has anything to do with you. It could be that you have a strong energy attachment to you, like a spirit or something. But it's nothing negative. It's just something. Oh, thank you very much for the drink. Hey. Oh, we have an angry boy. Oh. Kofi's being goofy. What do you mean Kofi's being goofy? Is it not working? Just poking. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me know what's wrong with Kofi. I keep getting a circle. Interesting. I don't know. I don't think I can help you, unfortunately. with that one. But it's Beanish's turn. What will the intentions and the purpose of the person I will meet in 2028? Let's pull out Marigold Tarot. Since I'm assuming that this is a romantic question, right? This is for like a romantic person that you're going to meet in 2028. Am I correct, Beanish? And if that's the case, we're going to pull out the Marigold Tarot, because she's very good with love readings. I love your yellow theme, Beanish. I don't think I've ever said that, but I love how you're very yellow. You use your yellow emojis and you got your yellow icon. It always is really sunny and happy. It makes me really happy. You guess. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. We have 7 of Wands. Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. Yeah, you're so welcome. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Intentions and purpose. I'm seeing rest here, and I'm wondering if this is that the purpose is to get you to finally rest. Checking on disobedience, resistance, determination. Society to rest? Hello, CB. Welcome in. Welcome back. Okay, Beanish, this feels like somebody... Okay, purpose. Like, I don't know if you meant the purpose and intention that they have towards you, Beanish, or the purpose and intention that they have for the world. Like, what is their meaning of being here? What is their soul's purpose? But it seems like they have a streak of, I wouldn't even say rebellion, resistance. Resistance is a good word. They want people to, towards me, intentions. Okay. Their intentions for you are to get you to rest. Are to get you to slow down and to rest, recuperate, by any means necessary. Like, they are willing to perhaps even trick you. And I don't mean that in like a nasty way, but like, they are willing to do it in order to get you to slow down and rest. And I do believe that their purpose for this is a kind one. They want you to be healthy. They want you to feel good, right? But if they're having to resort to tricking you, that's a little, I'd say that's a little bit of an orange flag for me, at least. Because if you want to keep going, that's your choice. But they want to give you some rest. They want to make you slow down. I also think that their soul's purpose could be what the Seven of Wands is here to talk about, and not necessarily tricking you. That could just be that their soul's purpose is to get people's, get like people as a whole to rest and to heal and to slow down, and that they are willing to be a little bit rebellious, to be a little bit countercultural in order to make it so people are allowed or able to rest. because they want that for people, which, like, man, I want somebody for me who wants me to rest. And you know what? I'm really, really lucky, and I have somebody. I do have somebody who wants me to rest. And Beanish, it feels great. It feels fantastic to have somebody who wants you to rest. But I don't want you getting angry because you were tricked, right? It's a line. It's a line. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me with that. I will stop one more time. If you are having fun, if you are having a good time, if you think you're getting good advice and good readings from me, please consider donating. Even just $1 is a huge help. If Ko-fi's up and running, I have been getting some messages in chat that Ko-fi might be a little glitchy right now. I don't see anything on my end that looks glitchy, but if you can, and if Ko-fi lets you, please consider dropping just even $1 in as a huge help. So, it is Asuka's turn. Here, yay! What is currently happening in my future spouse's life? And I need to write this specifically into the rule list, but this is a perfectly fine question. This is not breaking the rules. So what is currently happening? And I'm gonna pull Marigold down again for this one. In Asuka's future spouse's life. Ooh, fast. What was this? The Fool. Oh, okay. They're not ready for something, but honestly, who is ready for anything that's currently happening in the world right now? Ace of Swords. They might be starting a new job or starting school. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. What is this book? Because this deck can be a little bit different than others. What does it have to say about the Six of Cups? Innocence and nostalgia. Leaving house? I don't know what age you are, Asuka, but this is the vibe I'm getting from these cards is somebody who is currently leaving home to go to college. Someone who is currently leaving home to go to college and start college, and they're nervous, and they're, you're 26. Okay. So that's a bit young for you. But, that kind of vibe, right? Of starting something brand new. I'd say it's school, so maybe they're starting, I don't know, a doctorate program or something. But there's a sense of, like, this big new adventure. It's scary. They're nervous. They're worried. Med school, yeah. Maybe they're leaving their home state for the first time. Maybe they're scared of that. But it's the vibe of, like, leaving home for the first time to go to school. So med school would fit for sure. Med school would fit for sure. Which, like, good on you. I hope you marry a doctor. Hope you marry a doctor. But something with that vibe to it. They're nervous. They're scared. They're starting something big. They're leaving home, either metaphorically or for real. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. Today's line's been pretty long, which I'm so grateful for, by the way. Thank you, everybody who's here. Who is up next? Is anybody up next? Nope, we're still going. Dabbing, nice. Arriba. How is my true soulmate like? Ooh. Okay, I just put up Marigold, but let's bring her back down. I should just leave her down, honestly. Am I on the list? Let's check. The bot should tell you when you get on the list. No, you're not. We have Ariba, and then we have Sab, and then we have Rohan. Oh, no, you are Rohan. Yeah, you are on the list. Sorry, my bad. So yes, you are on the list. So. How is my true soulmate like? How's Ariba's soulmate like? Let's find out. Oh, they're currently going through it, whatever it is. We got 3 of... Oh, no, that means they're healing. Okay. 3 of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands. Oh, they're healing and partying. How is my soulmate like? Maybe there's someone who heals? A therapist? No, because they're celebrating. I mean, I guess therapist celebrates with you. Or gets you to celebrate yourself. Strength reversed. Let me close the mic so I can cough for a second. Okay, here we are. So, Ariba. This feels like a person who heals others, but not a doctor. Someone who, like a therapist does make sense. Not allergic to me then. No, it's not just you. I do wonder if it is like an attachment thing, but that's for trial and error to find out. Ariba, yeah, somebody who heals somebody, but not necessarily a doctor. I'm not getting doctor from this. So I'm thinking therapist, I'm thinking... So we've got celebration and don't hold back. Don't hold back is what I'm hearing. Like heals through partying. That sounds like way worse than I mean it to, but like gets people to get in touch with themselves, feel their feelings, maybe like they've been repressed, and like aren't we all at some point, right? It's not like don't hold back. It's really what I'm really hearing that really loud in my head right now. Which I guess if his nature and his personality, joyful, healing, joyful, and like there's a kind of gentleness, in a very how do I say this? It's like you look at somebody and you're like, oh my god, they could absolutely kill me. They could ruin me. That person could put me on the floor 6 different ways, and I'm afraid of them, right? And then you get to know them, and they're like, oh, they are a teddy bear. They are harmless. Like something something about that, I'm really getting a strong sense of like, this person could go out and like chop down a whole tree and barely break a sweat. This person could kill you if they wanted to, but they would never, ever, ever want to hurt anyone. And that's what they want to bring out of other people as well. They want other people to feel like they're strong, but don't need to be. If that makes sense. And there's a healing to that. Like I said, they're a healing person to be around. A joyful person to be around. Maybe they work in a gym? I don't know. Maybe they work in a gym and they're like trying to get people to feel good in their bodies and also have fun at the same time. It could be as simple as that. But joyful and healing. You're so welcome. John Coffey vibes. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. But I believe you. So let's see. Who's next? It's an old movie. It's Sob's turn. What lessons have I quietly learned this year that my higher self wants me to acknowledge? Oh, that's a really, really pretty question. That's fantastic. Let me see if I can help you with that. What lessons have I quietly learned this year that my higher self wants me to acknowledge? I love this. This is really like mature. Maybe that's the wrong word, but it's a really good question. Let's see what we can get. Three of Wands reverse. I almost said Three of Swords. The last one had both. Three of Wands reversed. We've got the... Nope. Hello? They're getting sticky. Cards are getting sticky. It's hot down here. Not yet. I mean, it's warm. It's not hot yet. I'm just a ninny. You're welcome, Sob. But I think it's the humidity is making the cards all kind of sticky as I use them. Let's see what we got here. We got two more, please, for Sob. I saw the Two of Wands flash, but it didn't come out. Magician, Knave of Cups, Lovers reversed. You've gotten... Oh, thank you, They Move. Thank you for the tip. You have gotten better at trusting yourself, Sob. You've gotten better at trusting, specifically, I'm seeing like an inner child. Trusting perhaps the inner child in you. Learning what is a good thought to trust and what is an intrusive thought or an anxious thought. You've gotten much better at discerning the two of them. And you're no longer as confused or wrapped up in that. The cards want you to know that you're much better at that now and that you should acknowledge it. You're also not... I'm getting, what's that meme? A little treat. Oh, just a little treat. I need a little treat. I need a little treat, I think is the meme. I need a little treat. The cards seem to be saying you're not you're not giving yourself little treats that you don't need. I don't know if that makes sense. But like maybe you were addicted to something and you're getting better. You're getting way better at that. Thank you. Been through so much this year and dealt with a lot of mental health up and downs. Yeah. Yeah, they want you to know that you're getting better at knowing what is a real thought and what is an anxious thought or an intrusive thought. And then this feels like you need to acknowledge getting over some kind of addiction of some sort, whether that's smoking or screen time or coffee, I don't know. But they're proud of you for that too. But this is what the main message was being proud of where you are in distinguishing your thoughts and where they come from. Hi, Fluffy Bunny Rowan, welcome in. Thank you for coming. It's obviously maybe screen time. Yeah. Definitely. It's important, and they're proud of you. You're so welcome. So it is Rohan's turn. I think it is. Oh, game queue is empty, so it is just Rohan. Let's see. Although this is new to me, but tell me what the general reading for me, if it's really working. General guidance. Okay, let's see what we got here. I will say that my cards for, if people ask for general readings, tend to tell you like exactly what's happening in your life right now. So I'm really glad that you're telling me general guidance, because I think that's going to be much, much more useful for you than just being told what you already know. So let's see what we got. General guidance for Rohan, please. We have, these kind of came out sideways, so I'm putting them down upright. They came out in attack position. Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. And one more for Rohan, please. One more card. That's way more than one. I'm not reading a quarter of the deck. One more card for Rohan, please. Please. Seven of Cups and Eight of Cups reversed. Oop, and I tapped the keyboard. My bad. So, Rohan, you have a lot of choices ahead of you. The cards are... Hold on. The card are very excited that you want to do stuff. There's a sense of like adventure here. They're a little bit worried. They want to make sure that you are completely ready for this adventure before you start off on it. This is kind of the Frodo card, I guess you could say. It's about leaving home on an adventure. And then we've also got the Knight of Swords, which is off adventuring with his owl. Okay, so they're not telling you to stay home. They're not telling you to not go on this adventure. But the Four of Pentacles is here to tell you to maybe be cautious. Make sure you've packed a good bag, metaphorically speaking. Make sure that you're ready, that you have food and water and supplies and whatever you need before you leave home. They're a little bit worried that you won't have everything you need. But they do want you to go off. In what sense? Metaphorically. So whatever this adventure is, I think it's probably to do with school or work, like a new job or a new degree, or moving, like physically moving to a new place. Some kind of big adventure that you want to take. They want you to take this, but they want you to be ready for it. My laugh is cute. Thank you. Oh, thank you. They want you to be ready, right? If you're not ready, you could end up with a lot of problems. You're feeling very, you'd like to travel. Okay. So they want you to travel. They want you to be doing travel, but they want you to have like all of your documents in duplicate, in one's in a safe and one's with you and one's with a friend, right? They want you to make sure that you double check that you have all your medication, like stuff like that. They want you to make sure you don't forget anything important or have an accident that could have been prevented happen. Something about stability is really important here. And they want to make sure that you don't get tripped up in your adventure. Okay? It's kind of... it's not very... it's a very specific problem that they're talking about, but they don't have the words to tell you exactly what part of it... like, what... Is it your passport? Is it your paper? Like, yeah, you got it? Okay, good. Yeah, it's just vague enough to be like, okay, don't forget anything. Right? Like, well, what kind of advice is that? If I don't know what I'm not supposed to forget. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. Tonight's line got pretty long. We've got a few more people who added to it. I think I saw Rhiannon added. Yep. So let's see. So Reanimator's turn. Is there anything I can be doing to help myself along through this rut? Or if it's just a wait it out kind of things? Do these card readings differ? What do you mean? Like, do different decks tell you different things? Or the card readings differ on any factor? Like person to person, they're different because they're different. People are on different paths. Different question. Like, I don't think I understand your question. Do these card readings differ on any factor? Like, what am I good at? Sorry, I'm very smart, but sometimes I really miss stuff. Could you reword your question for me? cards change their readings with names or places? Not usually. People like to give me information like, oh, my name is this and I'm from here. But it doesn't really change anything. The information that you need will be given to you. I like to think of them more like a Rorschach test. You know, those like psychologist tests with the ink blots, and you're like, I see a cow, right? They're kind of like that. You're supposed to look at them and make a story with them and relate to them, and you will hear what you want to hear. You will hear what you need to hear, regardless of what I actually say to you. That's what I like about them, is they can be extremely magical, and they can also be explained in extremely non-magical ways. So depending on how you feel, if today's a magic day for you, they're magic. If today you don't feel like magic exists, the cards are still going to be helpful. The cards are still going to give you something to work with. Thank you very much. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. I love the question. It's a really good question. Hi, welcome in, Rabia. Welcome back. I'm doing pretty good. Today's stream's been really great. We've had a lot of new people come in, and I've been having a lot of fun. Right now we're doing Reanimator's question about their rut. Which actually, I'm going to switch over to the other page so I can remember what their question was. Is there anything I can be doing to help myself along through this rut? Or is it just a wait it out kind of thing that needs more time? Well, so far I've got the Hermit. The cards are being very untalkative about this one. And that seems like a wait it out kind of card. That seems like a look inside yourself kind of card. But let's see what the other two cards have to say. Hello. I got the Ace of Cups reversed. So that could be a don't listen to Bunny. I'm going to do a big shuffle on this one more time, because they are getting sticky. I think they just get tired after a stream. I've noticed that they start giving out the same cards in the same order after a while. I think there's a mundane explanation for that. I think they just get sticky. And it's kind of humid here. We're getting to late spring where I am, so it's kind of wet and kind of humid, so that's not helping any kind of stickiness either. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's still like 6 cards, but let's see what we have to say. Let's see what else is here. We've got 5 of Cups, don't cry over spilled milk, the World reversed, and 6 of Wands reversed. You're not seeing what you want. I'm getting you're not spending enough time with yourself. You're not spending enough time with your friends. And it's not helping your mental health. I know it feels like there's not enough time for everything, but it really feels like the cards want you to sit with yourself and talk to yourself, and also sit with your friends and talk to your friends. I know we were just talking about could be Lady Lapine is worried, Ace of Cups reversed. Absolutely. Could absolutely be that. You saw what my draw was at the beginning of stream. Thank you very much. I have a lot of fun making this one. So, we were talking in stream just a few bits ago, about screen time It could be less screen time and more you time and more friend time. Less distraction time, more quality time with yourself and others. And maybe me. So, that's what I got. Hermit, yeah, of course, Hermit. I would say, like, invite people to your house. You don't have to be going out, right? You don't have to be going out. Ah, man, I was on the screen. That's okay. You heard what I was talking about. You heard what I was talking about. It's Robbie's turn. Oh, hey, Adan. Welcome. Thank you for still being here. I will say I will be back. One person, or blah, blah, blah. Wow. We've been going for 2 hours, so of course I'm going to be a little tongue-tied. One question per person per stream. So I will ask you, pretty please, give me a follow and come to my next live. It shouldn't be very far. It's either going to be Monday or Tuesday. I'll put out a schedule soon. It's either going to be Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday. And I can get another question for you. But I will have to say one question per person per stream. Sorry. Here I am. You're very welcome, Reanimator. Thank you for the Coke. Rabia asked, tell me something about my health, my prosperity, and wealth. Health, prosperity, and wealth for Rabia. Health, prosperity, and wealth for Rabia, please. I'm pulling out Hush. I'm pulling out Hush for this one. This feels like a Hush kind of question. Okay. Health, prosperity, and wealth for Rabia. We have 3 of Cups. We have 6 of Wands. And one more, please. One more for Rabia. And 7 of coins. 3 of cups, 6 of wands, and 7 of coins. So we've got victory. I am not afraid. We have reward. Interesting. Friendship. Okay, Rabia. If you're still here, your health, prosperity, and wealth, you are going to get so much. And I mean, like, this lady here is holding this giant key. This is her reward that she's gotten. This is her spoils. This is her treasure. I think treasure is the best word for it. And she's gotten this, at least in this spread here with these 3 cards, from her friends and working together with her friends. So your health, prosperity, and wealth for the near future, which I would say next 3 to 6 months, is going to come predominantly from your friends, from what you put into friendships and what your friends give back to you. So I would maybe start a project with your friends. Prioritize seeing them, even if you ask them out to go grocery shopping with you, even if you just call them on the phone when you're cooking, whatever you can do to put your friends in your life a little bit more. That's where your health, prosperity, and wealth are going to come from for 3 to 6 months, I would say. You're going to get a lot from those relationships, from those connections. Maybe they're going to find you like a way to finish a project that you've been working on. Maybe they're going to find you an opportunity for a new job, right? You're going to get health, prosperity, and wealth from your friendships, Rabia. It's very anime of you. The power of friendship. Power of friendship is going to be strong. So let's see. Is there anybody else? No, there's nobody else in line. Line's empty. Power of friendship. Yeah, you get me. You know what's going on. CB, I can't help but notice that I don't think you've asked a question yet today. Of course you can ask for a reading, Rowan. Anybody who hasn't... Your question is up there. Oh. Ah, there you are. There you go. Now the bot got you. I don't know why it took that long. That's so weird. Why did the bot just get you? That's so weird. How far back did you ask your question? Okay, well... Here we go. You'll have many good friends in the future. Yes, you will. You will, Rabia. My question was up there. That's why it added you. That's why it added you just then. Could you please repeat your question for me, CB? The bot didn't grab you. Rowan knew. Oh. I'm sorry, CB. You were probably wondering why I kept skipping over you. I need to add a little thing. Let me do that. I need to add something in the timer, in the one that repeats every few minutes, that like if the bot didn't tell you you're in line, please try again. Let's see. Beginning of your message. The bot will tell you your place in line if it has saved your message. If it doesn't, please try again. Okay, let's try that. It felt almost intentional from the bot. Oh, it wasn't intentional for me, I promise. Was it the right call to collaborate with another artist for my local intuitive art workshop? Oh, yeah, just shut up. And of course, it's using my name to tell you, sorry, Okay, so that needs fixed too. There. Okay, so now it won't tease people with my name. Got an eye on that bot from now on. Yeah, I need to... Oh, see, nothing's happening. Let's try and fix that. Because I thought I had it fixed in here. Ask a question. Is triggered by, my question is, comma, my question is, colon, lowercase, my question is, lowercase, my question is, colon. But it's not. Oh, your question has been added. Well, hopefully fixing the timed one to let people know that if it doesn't tell them. But let's answer CB's question. Was it the right call to collaborate? King of Pentacles reversed. Six of Swords. Four of Wands. This feels like a no, but like a soft no. It's not like the end of the world or anything. It's just... Yeah. Yeah. It's not the end of the world, but I don't think that this is gonna go well. It seems like there's gonna be a lot of miscommunication. It seems like there's gonna be a lot of maybe not money, less money made this time. Worst case scenario though, like worst case scenario, you might need a new like physical location for the class after this one, because I know that you do it multiple times, or at least I'm pretty sure you do, if you told me that last time. You might need to find like a new coffee shop or something if it goes horribly, but that's literally the worst case scenario. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to ruin your business. It's not going to make your customers distrust you. It's just going to be a bad, just this one thing that you're doing with this one person is probably not going to go well. But you yourself and your art and your community, they're going to be fine. But yeah, I think was it the right call? No. Felt like it's going to be less profit. Yeah, King of Swords reversed. Less profit for this one. For this one. Next time, it's not going to be a problem. Like you're going to learn, you're going to grow, you're not going to invite them again. Less profit, but just this one time. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Why? Okay. I have too many decks, because now I'm just like holding a random little booklet for a deck that I already put away. So now we get to who next. We get to see if Fluffy Buddy Rowan's will come up. I think it will. Unless... Aha! Here we go. Impress the bot keeps my question ticket when I leave stream and come back later. Yeah! As long as I don't, like, stop the stream, everything stays persistent. It's really, really handy. I love this bot a lot. So we've got Page of Pentacles reversed. So maybe you're going to have to be a little tighter on money than you want to be. Or maybe watch out for, like, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but, like, watch out for, like, one accidental too big purchase. Like, way too big purchase. Have the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the... No, that's wrong. These ones are right. Okay, so we got the Page of Coins reversed, which, like I said, I think this is about one specific, like one accidental, really too big purchase. Just visiting friends one state over. Yeah. One accidental, really too big purchase. Watch out for that. I don't know what it is. It could be forgetting something and having to buy it. It could be an emergency. Or it could be like you read a price tag wrong and it's like the zeros didn't have a dot or something. I don't know. It's an accident though. So watch out for that. And then we have Eight of Swords. Forgetting a subscription, yeah. Forgetting to cancel something, that would be big. Eight of Swords is about feeling more trapped than you actually are. So don't let this stop you from taking the trip, right? You're way more in control than you think you are. You're just nervous right now. And then we have the Hierophant, okay? Which I think... Hold on. Is it just me, or is this like, I don't know if you can see it, if I can pull it up and it'll still be... Is this a tombstone that these birds are staying at? Like a crumbling tombstone? Because I feel like the cards are telling you to visit a cemetery. If you have time with your friends, visit a cemetery. There might be something that needs to happen or needs to be said there. Someone you need to meet, a spirit or something. Something you need to find, a message. But if you have time, highly suggest visiting a cemetery while you are visiting your friends. That's what they have to say. Definitely. Okay. I was pretty sure that's what it was. But, you know, I can never quite tell with these things. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So that is, I think the list is done again. Let me check one more time. Yep, list is all done out. Been going for a little over 2 hours. Today's turnout was fantastic. I think that this is the most I've gotten in a while. Not the most I've gotten ever, but definitely the most I've gotten in a while, which is a huge excitement with the upcoming stream of subathon on Halloween. Because I will shill again. I'm so excited for the Halloween subathon. I've been doing so much behind the scenes. I've been working really hard. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have so much fun. It's going to be like 16 hours long. And I have like baked in rests and breaks for me. And You can see the schedule on my Instagram. I will also upload it to YouTube soon. I will also be changing our stream hours. I will post a big graphic both here and on Instagram to tell everybody what the new times and dates are for weekly streams. I know eventually, I don't think next week, I have to make sure, it's going to be Mondays at this time slot. And then there will be another time slot much earlier in the day on another day of the week. Probably Tuesday or Thursday. So, yay! Thank you for the hearts! Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I get to have so many people here. I'm so happy that people come back every single time. I have regulars. I have a community. This has blown me away. Absolutely blown me away. I've been doing this for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. And I'm at 85 subscribers. Like that seems so fast. So thank you guys so much. I will head out for now. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much again. And in the meantime, lots of love. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.